Hey guys, good morning actually. It is almost, what time it is? It's almost 10 here, and I have about extra 30 minutes before I start working on a project. Hold on, you're sleeping. I'm helping my sister-in-law with the project, and I decided to pick up the camera. Oh, you're sleeping. This is better. You're not gonna sleep anymore. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that I have a bit of time and I want to bring you up to date with everything that's been going on. I think I mentioned my surgery, the hysteroscopy, and polypectomy. I don't know if I said that I had it. I do know that I have a bit of like pictures and stuff like that. I'll make sure you know something, and if there is nothing that I mentioned, I'm gonna insert some of the selfies that I took there while I was in hospital. It was very, very nice, as in like to bring you up to date and a bit of that. I might do a separate video talking just about the procedure in itself. It was really easy. Surprisingly, was that it was really easy. This is just water, by the way. But yeah, everything went well. It's been like 12 days since the procedure. I haven't had much pain afterwards. Maybe just like 3 days after I started bleeding a bit, which is absolutely normal. And here and there some pain, but the recovery was incredible. I must say. I thought it's gonna be a lot more difficult. That being said, I was supposed to start my period a bit later, but I did start my period like 3.5 days ago. I called my clinic and I told them, hey, this is what's happening. I'm not 100% that this is my period, just because it is a lot lighter than it normally is, which is that for me never happens. This might be a bit TMI, but my periods are always a heavy flow. They have a heavy flow, but the flow of this period is not as light, and I wouldn't call it a period. And I know this because I have had friends and I've known people who had a period like this all the time, and it's perfect normal. I do know that when they remove polyps or masses, tumors, whatever from your uterus that are attached to your endometer, sometimes they take a bit of the endometrium as well. So on our periods, we basically eliminate the endometrium, and if it's not going to be an entire piece and some of it has been removed, and I've also bled, then I'm assuming, and doctor confirmed that it could be that my period, it is lighter. So where I did call my clinic, I was like, hey, I don't want to miss out on an entire cycle just because I couldn't figure out that I'm on my period or not. And because of that, the doctor said, hey, if it's consistent, I do have like the PMSing and all that, so we're gonna move on with preparing my body for the frozen embryo transfer, which is actually amazing. I got my plan. I've got hold on, I have a notification, sorry about that. So I also had my plan, and I'm on estrogen right now. I'm gonna start my progesterone in a few days, and if everything goes smoothly, I'm gonna have an ultrasound on the 24th. I don't know if I mentioned, but today's January 15th. I can't believe time flies so fast. But yeah, January 15th, and on 24th I have my appointment for ultrasound and blood works to see if everything is all right. And if everything looks fine, that's when we're going to move on with the transfer a week later, which is going to be on 31st of January. I'm so excited about it. At the same time, I am 100% prepared for a cancellation this month, just pure basically on given the fact that I don't know what's going on with my period and all that. So I wouldn't want to waste a cycle, but at the same time, I don't want to do a transfer if my body is not ready for it. Hey guys, it's transfer day. I'm so excited. We are on our way, and yeah, we just stopped a little bit for some gas, and at the same time to have some cash and so on. So yeah, I'll come back to you with updates, maybe from the house, but we are so excited. Everything is fine up to this point. So see you. Bye.
See that white, especially a white line inside the uterus. Getting a little bit closer into the cavity, a little bit deeper into the cavity. This is really good. And here we drop the embryo, which is that white point that you see there. I'll show you in a second. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
I mean, the white point is not the embryo, the white point is a double next to the embryo. But that's how we know that the embryo is there.
Hey guys, I had my transfer on Monday. Today is Thursday, so I'm currently 10. Oh my goodness, I am currently 3 days past my 5-day transfer, and I am really excited. Can't really say I have pregnancy symptoms so far because I am on progesterone and I've been experiencing some of the symptoms before. However, I'm hopeful. We're gonna wait and see. Hey guys, I wanted to give you an update regarding our embryo transfer, and unfortunately it didn't work this time, and I apologize for the angle, the quality, my looks and everything. I haven't rehearsed or anything. It is my first time recording, and I want to leave it this way, raw. It's been a rough day, and to be honest, it's been a rough week. Today it is Friday, and at the beginning, when I started testing, I thought I saw some faint lines, and I'm sure there were, and then I stopped seeing anything. And yesterday I was convinced that we're out, and then in the evening I thought I saw again a faint line. And today I took pregnancy test, and it seemed that something was saying, and I was like, no, it's not. Then I had been spotting a bit yesterday too, but just tiny amount, and I was like, oh, maybe that's good, and what I do think is that my period is pushing it and is trying to come. That's what I think it is. And then I took the test that I received from the clinic. They gave me a test for me to take at home, and a second line appeared immediately. I was like, well, it's very faint, but then it's there. So I called the clinic and I told them, but I knew that today it's 11 days past frozen transfer, and because we transferred a 5-day blastocyst, it's just too late to be implanting and to be viable. I knew that, and they were like, well, continue to take your meds, maybe you can have a blood test done today or maybe on Monday. And I did have a blood test done, and it came back the value like under a 2, so that means totally not pregnant. And I knew my initial reaction when I saw the pregnancy test they gave me, I was like, it was a very cheap cassette, and I was like, this is a horrible test. And then I saw the results. I was like, well, that's weird. That just confirmed that it has horrible indent line, which is totally wrong because it appeared immediately. It went with the urine and it stayed there, and then it got darker and darker in the time frame. So that's just crazy. And I took the blood test only like 2 hours later, so that's just weird. That was just the story for you to understand. Now I stopped the medication and I'm waiting for my period to start, and the doctor said if we want to do a second transfer, we could with the next cycle, and we are going to do it. We'll see what happens next. So thank you for being here with me.